Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about top 10 biggest gadgets in the world. So before starting this video, like this video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. Here are the 10 most big and cool gadgets. Number 10. Sonos Arc Soundbar. The Sonos Arc, the company's first Atmos soundbar, is a simple product to love, with a hard-to-beat mix of features, style, ease of use, and performance. There aren't many soundbars out there that can do it so well. It is, in truth, our choice for the best soundbar. It sounds amazing no matter what you're watching. The dialogue has a beautiful clarity, the bass has a fullness, and there is a wealth of detail in the frequency spectrum. While listening to an Atmos soundtrack, however, you'll notice the extra width and scope you'd anticipate from a more immersive 3D soundstage, with sound effects specifically positioned around and above you, provided by the Arc's carefully angled drivers. Number 9. Balmuda The Toaster. Okay, so my bank will call me to check for fraud if I spent this much on a toaster, but after I discovered the Balmuda steam toaster, my toast has started to taste like plywood. This Tokyo-based tech firm specializes in kitchen appliance perfection, and it's gone to work on the humble toaster. Balmuda's oven uses steam technology and precise temperature control to bring out the best in any kind of bread, according to the company. I apologize to all previous bread for not assisting you in reaching your full potential. In either case, the oven converts 5 milliliters of water into steam, which is then wafted over the bread in 3 temperature phases. The first low-temperature process restores internal fluffiness, the second initiates the Maillard reaction, which makes the bread golden, and the third, 220 degrees Celsius, browns it. It can even reheat other items without drying them out, such as yesterday's pizza. Excuse me as I have a long discussion with my other half about why I need to spend £200 on a toaster. Number 8. Harman Kardon Aura Studio 3 Bluetooth Speaker. Apple teamed up with Harman Kardon to develop the SoundStick speakers in 2000. The concept is credited to Johnny Ive, you might have heard of him, and the product has been a success ever since. SoundSticks are still available for purchase today. Harman Kardon has revised the original to make something that fits better in the heart of your house. The glass dome houses a 360-degree Bluetooth speaker system that broadcasts audio in all directions, enabling you to position it in the middle of your living room and hear it clearly from anywhere. The glass dome also contains LEDs, allowing the speaker to act as an ambient light source. It'll be another success if it sounds half as good as it looks. Number 7. Oral-B toothbrush. To be honest, we're not fully sold on the concept of a device that winks and smiles at you when you put it in your mouth. Apart from that, this toothbrush is jam-packed with an almost unbelievable amount of technology. As you brush your teeth, sensors within the brush will monitor the brush's movement and map out any areas you might have missed. There are various modes depending on the mood, such as intense clean for an especially sweary day or gentle clean for those with sensitive gums. A new pressure sensor in the brush will also warn you if your brushing technique is approaching self-flagellation. Number 6. Philips 558M1RY display. If you find yourself using your TV for gaming rather than watching TV, you may want to consider one of a new breed of console-specific displays. This Philips model has an ultra-fast response time, 4 milliseconds, and Ultra HD resolution, so you won't have any excuses when you're sniped by an energy drink-addled 12-year-old on the other side of the map. If Animal Crossing is more your speed, this model is also equipped with a very nice Bowers and Wilkins speaker system along the foundation, which will make the game's lilting trumpet melody all the more soothing for your soul. Philips Ambiglow technology is also on board, which uses LEDs along the panel's edges to expand the image beyond the display's frame. Number 5. Superstrata Bike. Give Superstrata your measurements, riding style, and preferences, and they'll custom make a carbon fiber bike frame for you. Do you want a more challenging ride? Is it easier to ride a bike for commuting or for touring? According to Superstrata, there are over 500,000 potential combinations. The standard Terra bike and the Ion e-bike are the two models available. The Ion has a sleek in-tube battery, no bulky black boxes here, charges in 2 hours, and can go up to 55 miles on a single charge. Number 4. LG OLED 48CX display. OLED display technology has been around for a while, but it's been prohibitively costly to produce and purchase. However, because of the way OLED panels work, I'm a huge fan of the technology because it produces lifelike picture quality. A light is shone through colored crystals to produce an image in a typical LED display. Because of the backlight as a source of illumination, dark areas in an LED display can never be completely black. The colored crystals in an OLED display light up as electricity passes through them, eliminating the need for a backlight and allowing the display to reproduce inky blacks and generate an accurate image with plenty of contrast. LG's latest 49-inch OLED is one of the most cost-effective OLEDs we've seen, and it's not short on features or specifications. Number 3. Arlo Video Doorbell. Arlo's video doorbell is our top pick for the best video doorbell, because it strikes a nice balance between price, premium features, and usability. If you want a high-quality smart doorbell that works consistently without being irritating, Arlo's video doorbell is the way to go. Since it distinguishes between individuals, animals, cars, and packages and just sends you the alerts you won't get a notification every time a strong wind blows a plastic bag down the street. Being able to establish motion zones and only be informed when someone, or the neighbor's cat, reaches them is a big plus. The ability to turn off all alarms, while you're at home, using your phone's location to assess this, means that a smart doorbell isn't just another electronic nuisance, but also a valuable security feature. Number 2. EZVIZ C3N Outdoor Smart Wi-Fi Camera. The EZVIZ C3N surveillance camera, which is around the size of a tennis ball, is a solid piece of equipment. It has to be that way. It was battered by hail, rain, and storms within the first week of its completion, before being roasted on the hottest day of the year, in true British style. Installation is simple enough if you have a drill to secure it to the wall, and the EZVIZ software is refreshingly simple. You can switch to a full-screen live stream, and pressing record will save the video to both your camera roll and the app itself. This live view feature is useful if you want to use the camera for other purposes, such as keeping an eye on the kids while you work from home or as a nature cam. You can also connect multiple cameras to one system and share devices between users. But we know what you really want to know is whether or not this is a decent surveillance camera. So far, it hasn't let me down. In terms of video quality, daylight vision is extremely sharp, and thanks to the full HD 1080p resolution, the colors are vivid. But it's with the color night vision that this camera really shines. It has an integrated algorithm that enables intelligent sensing, so it can tell the difference between humans and a prowling neighborhood cat. Number 1. Build your own telescope. Do you or your kids want to do some astronomy, but don't want to spend a lot of money on a telescope? The Build Your Own Cardboard Telescope Kit is an inexpensive way to start stargazing. The kit is completely made of sustainable cardboard, with the exception of the lenses and mirror, and is built to slot together without the use of glue. That's easier said than done, as there were a few points that were too fiddly for me to complete on my own, and every 8-year-old would fail without an adult's assistance. What do you think of this video? Do let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.